Welcome everybody to the Preppers Fireside, all the people that made it through the intro without getting bored and turning it off halfway through. So welcome the people that made it all the way. I'm joined tonight by Brian, Scottish Prepper 73. How you doing, Brian?
Yeah, good mate. I was tempted to turn it off during the intro. I was getting bored.
I'm going to make a super short one that just goes starting and then we're on and nobody gets any time. You'll just all come on and we're like that.
I was born with a super short one. I don't need any more short things in my life.
I'll just have an intro of the Mushroom of Doom. Andy, the Bombardier, how are you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I watched your video today, the one about 10 things you don't need for winter.
Oh, yeah. Hang on, sorry. Quote, my blatant attempt at money grabbing or whatever somebody said it was.
Because I was generally shocked that number one wasn't a dead power bank. I can't believe you missed a trick there.
You can't find one on Amazon. What am I supposed to link to? Nobody sells them dead.
But yeah, I'm good, mate. Thank you very much.
Excellent, thank you. It's going to be one of those nights I can see already. Great to see 80 odd people already in here. So many green names with the members, really good, really appreciate that. And Miss Worm, Evil Girl in there doing our moderating. Not sure if Rift is in there or if he's due a nap at the moment, but they'll keep you in check as per usual. Any comments, anything like that, please use the capitals. Just get my attention that way, or there's the supers and stuff like that if you so wish. So tonight is about gadgets. Now, when I say gadgets, people are thinking, neon light up toys. It's not necessarily that. A gadget is any tool and, anything that makes life easier. And as lazy ass middle-aged preppers, that really lines up with how we like to prep. Andy's like, no, don't collar me in that boat. So we're going to talk through some gadgets. We're going to just basically have a show and tell. And if somebody brings up a gadget that is for a certain purpose and the others want something similar, we can just talk through it that way. So I want to start off with EDC kind of small gadgets, stuff that you could carry around with you, anything like that. So I'm gonna start it off. It doesn't have to be as pirate-like as this one. My other one is packed in the bag and I couldn't be bothered finding it. But I'm gonna start off with a compass that everyone should always have. All right. Yes, I know it's Captain Jack Sparrow's compass. I'm gonna wait for Andy to say something about this, but it does work. It's a good compass, despite it looking like that. So I'm gonna start with a compass.
Oh God. Fuck me.
Andy, what do you think of my compass?
You stole it off a child.
No, you know what it is, mate? I could just imagine there, right, mate? It's a SHTF, right? And Mike's somewhere, and he obviously needs to use his compass. And he whips that super shiny brass compass out, and somebody sees it 3 miles away. The shine off it and goes, oh, look, there's someone coming here. We'll just wait here, guys. We'll just rob all this stuff.
I've got a proper map reading compass. Trust me. It's just, this was handy when I was grabbing things to show. It's a visual representation. Andy, you'll have know all your map reading skills from time in the services. Compasses must be something that you have.
Oh, 100%, mate. To be fair, I haven't got one handy, mate. I would have showed you the couple I've got. I've got silver ones, so the make I've got silver. So the two I've got, mate, are both silver ones, and they're both in mils, not degrees. Mm-hmm. So most in the civilian market are done on degrees. To be fair, mate, they both work exactly the same. It makes no difference. It's just purely I was trained on mils, so those are the ones I've got. There's
no benefit then? It's just the training you've had.
Yeah, and to be fair, mate, so the degrees, it's just 360 degrees, same as you've got in a circle. And with a mils version, the military one, it's 6,400 mils. And so it's just more accurate. You can get down, and with it being the army, you can get down to more, if you're looking for more finite things than you are in the civilian. So, for example, if you're in the civilian market and you're just looking to go to the top hill and follow a bearing, the degrees one, it's just when you get more finicky things that you need more.
As a prepper, you'd probably want that anyway, because especially if you're trying to find a buried cache or something, right? You'd want precise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, a little tip as well, guys. If you're on about getting the compasses that I've just said, the silver ones there, sometimes if you don't look after them, they will get a little bubble in the circle where the actual compass piece is.
Yeah.
Now sometimes if you leave that on top of a radiator or in your airing cupboard, that will get rid of the bubble and it'll start working fine again.
There you go. Top tips. Love it. Brian, have you got something small to show us?
Yeah, but you'll probably get demonetized, mate, if I do that.
What pocket gadgets have got? Come on, who wants to show something?
So, wind up radio. It's got a little solar panel. It's got a little handle. It's a torch. It's a radio. Got, I don't know, 4 or 5 of these things kicking about. They're relatively cheap, and everybody should have one. So.
Not pocket size, really, though. It's a big pocket.
It's only that size.
Is it charged up?
Yeah, that's why the light was working. Like,
just checking. What do you carry in your pockets, Andy? What gadgets have you got in your pockets?
So I've got here, guys, if you can see that there. That is
Gerber.
Dime travel. Yeah. So that one, guys, is a flight safety one. So you can take that on a plane. So I travelled with that, guys, when I went to America last year. And I went through all the airports, guys, no problem. So on it is just a bottle opener standard. You got little set of pliers. And then you've got the usual stuff, guys. You've got a tiny little set of scissors. You've got a nail file. You've got a flathead screwdriver. Phillips head screwdriver, and
but does that not actually have a knife on then?
No, it's got no knife in it, mate. No.
So that's why it's allowed through.
Yeah, and it's tiny, guys. Same size as my thumb, same length. So, and to be fair, guys, I take that everywhere I go. Really, work, into town. I take it everywhere. It's a pretty nifty little tool. And to be fair, mate, I think it cost me maybe £20 from Go Outdoors.
That's all right. Yeah.
And it's a beauty little tool, mate. Like it's so handy, even when you're at work, and you need to take a screw out or something. It just all around, guys, is just a brilliant tool, guys. Gerber Dime Travel.
Yeah, I'm surprised you get through the airport even because of the scissors on it. I mean, they got super strict at one point straight after 9/11.
Let me make sure I'm not lying.
We're lying for.
Yeah, it does. It does.
It's what? Yeah, it's got the scissors on. I'm surprised they let through because I mean, at one point they were taking crochet needles off people and stuff like that. So absolutely insane. It's cool. I like the Leathermans and stuff like that. I've always mentioned them, but they do have blades. Well, that's a really good, handy little tool. Mark's Adventure says £7 on Temu. I'm doubting that's a Gerber. That's probably a Berber. That's just a Ger.
You've upset Andy's fucked off. Oh, he's back.
Yeah, I was going to say.
No, I haven't, guys. There was somebody in there. I thought I might as well show it now. Somebody asked me if I still had my old Royal Artillery protractor, and I do. So I've got 2 of them. So there you are. So that, nice. Guys, is another version of, I suppose, yeah, it's another version of a compass, but it's just a lot more accurate, guys, and you get a lot more. Well, it's just artillery, so I won't bore you with it. But it's another way, guys. Just another version of a compass, but it was called an RA protractor. And somebody in the chat, they asked me if I had one. So, but by all means, guys, at the Scottish Prep Meet, if people are interested, I'll bring it up and I'll go through some map reading stuff and show you how it works.
You tell us how to navigate by the stars as well, yeah.
Oh, you bitch! Meow.
Yeah, so cool. I have EDCs and stuff like that. Obviously, we're trying to avoid talking about blades and stuff, but everyone knows the laws and stuff like that. I've not got my keys, and I thought I'd have my bunch of keys. That was another one for me. So, Bob mentioned the other day. We know Bob. Vote Bob. If anyone's not voted Bob, vote Bob for president. He mentioned a lanyard with keys on, as round his neck just as a security thing. Like, it's if he happens to need to swing the keys towards the lock kind of thing. But he bought purposely blank keys for that, so you're not losing your own keys. So I thought that was a cool one to add in there. I'm going to get this out the way now. This is my favourite one.
Don't we know it?
And it's not the butt plug that Brian constantly tells people it is. So that's the Stealth Survivor flash drive. Mentioned it a million times. I don't need to go through all the spiel. Stamped on it, dropped it in water, encrypted it. All my stuff's on there. It's a great little tool to have inside a bug out bag. And it, rather than carrying loads of paper and documents. So we've mentioned that before. What about fire, gents? I want to talk about fire. What are gadgets apart from the obvious Bic lighter? Do we have any fire gadgets?
Yeah, there's a box of shit up there I can bring down. Basically, long matches, windproof matches, waterproof matches, ferro rods.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the usual. There's a box full of them.
Yeah. So I've got.
If you want to see it,
I've got my little rod, and I've got my bigger rod. So I've got ferro rods there. They do come with the strikers. Personally, I prefer to just use a knife instead of the striker. One thing I will say is these were sweet tubs at Christmas. So coming up to Christmas, you might want to save them. So I've got 10 cotton wool balls in there filled with Vaseline, just as an easy fire starter. Not that I need that. Apparently everything I touch sets on fire, according to Brian. So I don't need any accelerant to burn things. And the last one, 10 points.
Flint, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
So flint and steel, a little bit of steel, and it's an art form. It takes a lot of work to get that right. But yeah, that's not so much a gadget, but it was just added on to the fire things. Has anyone got that fire striker thing? Have you seen that one? Where it's like a ferro rod, but you just push it down.
Yeah, far too much effort for me. I've to use a Bic lighter.
Yeah. What about when it's raining and wet?
I'll use my other Bic lighter. It's dry.
How about that? There you go.
You know what it is, mate? From when I was from one of the
That's
courses I
pretty
did
cool.
when I was in the military, and most of the courses I did, that's pretty cool. I did was during winter, and
Yeah.
they always used to make us in our weapon carry a tin of lighter fluid, and you
All
would
right.
spray that on your hexi blocks, or what used to be hexi blocks, and they would go straight up. And so ever since then, I've always carried a tin of, or a couple of tins of lighter fluid with me. I've got some in my kit bag there, where I've got all my cooking kit in.
Bob's in.
Hi.
Vote Bob.
Hi Bob.
Evening, Bob.
I keep 1 or 2 lighters there, so there's about 25 in the various bags, and then half a dozen of the long ones, and then I don't know, it's boxes of matches,
So
and then there's
nothing
ferro rods.
Got a Zippo.
Zippo, yeah. Do you carry that?
I do like that lightsaber thing.
That thing. So that was Shadow Scout Swede who sent me onto that, and I just thought it looked cool. I'll be fair, it could double up as a mace, the weight of it. And they, of course, being a Chinese thing, they put a pointless compass on it that wouldn't guide you anywhere. I mean, I could probably turn it and it'll stay.
Well, you've already got Jack Sparrows. You don't need that anyway.
I know exactly. Yeah, I've got my Jack Sparrow compass and my lightsaber. I'm crossed between 2 worlds of Disney. Yeah, so that it's cool. You can bring it down and have it more.
That's awesome.
Like a concentrated flame, but it's definitely the most windproof thing at distance. Whether you want to quickly weld something or start a fire. So yeah, it's a cool little tool. And I filled that with gas when I first got it, and I'm constantly messing about with it, and it must take a lot of gas in there because it's still going strong.
But at least we know it's idiot proof.
Yeah, if I'm using it, anyone can use it. I don't know why I do these shows anymore. It's just me. I'm just going to call it Fireside. What's the episode about? It's about me sat there getting shit for no reason for an hour.
It's character
That's all
building.
it is. It's character building. This is why I get donations through now, because they feel sorry for me because you both bully me. That's what it is. While we're on small pocket-sized things, sometimes people think it's overrated. Sometimes people think it's a good idea, but it's a little like Silcock tool, open like radiator valves, things like that. You'd be surprised how many little water access points you can get to with stuff like that. So it just goes in my little urban, like dog bag kind of thing, and yeah, for any scavenging or getting water from anywhere. So always a good one to keep handy. And
See, to keep with that, British Waterways keys and a radar key.
yeah, I want to get a radar key. I know you can get them on eBay, so that's gonna.
Yeah, I've got radar key, mate.
Yeah. Have you used it?
Only to see it works.
Only to test if it works. Yeah, I was gonna say.
And that's purely for me. If something unfortunate happens of the unsavory variety, and you do need to hide somewhere,
yeah,
potentially, I've got it for that type of things.
What's the waterways one, Brian?
So on the canal networks,
used on the waterways,
they've got a water fill points, and they've also got places where you can use the facilities, and they've got a British Waterways key, opens up.
Yeah. Oh, cool. There we go. I thought they would have just used the same radar key. I didn't know they had their own sort of thing.
No, but they've got radar keys for the disabled toilets and things, but this is like a kind of master key for opening up water points and facilities.
Excellent.
Mostly for water.
Go. Yeah. Good thing to have. It'll be going on my list, definitely. I think, keys themselves, tools like that are gadgets in themselves. So that's cool. I think I want to show that while we're just last of the pocket size ones, I want to show a terrible one. Right? It was a I've got to make the order up to £15 to get delivery Temu order. So what the hell am I going to put on? Oh, this looks good. It's a spork / spanner /
I've got one
degrees / And do you know what? Do you know why it's no good? The worst thing about it is it's got a knife edge here, which is pretty damn sharp. And yeah, if you want to eat your food, you're holding the knife and it's rubbing against you. Or you got to like have small hands. Small hands.
This is a strong hand.
But yeah, that is the worst piece of crap I've ever bought off Temu. So just wanted to throw that out there. That's not a gadget.
That's pretty harsh, actually. We've seen some of the stuff you've bought in Temu. That is not the worst piece of crap you have bought by any stretch.
Shut up. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm now going to put my Dragon Blood anti-aging cream on. Yeah, so go for it, Brian. Show us your toys.
I don't know. What do you want to see? So, I've seen the radio, comms toys, Mesh-tastic.
Of course.
Or Mesh Core, as we'll be going to. That's a little all-in-one unit. The ubiquitous Beifong UV5R. I keep first probably about half a dozen of them. I know they're not a particularly expensive radio. Some people don't like them. They're cheap and they're cheerful and they work. So I don't have a lot of radio skills. So for me, it's got to be a date proof. Other than that, it's basically just a Mavic Mini Pro 4 that...
So tell me how it relates to prepping. What's your plan with it?
Couple of ways. So for security point of view, I could fire this thing straight up in the air for 30-minute blocks, and I could rotate the batteries I've got and keep it up there for hours and hours at a time. It can be set on a perimeter, and it can watch and overview your area. Then also, for the Mesh-tastic side of things, see to extend your range. If you've got range issues, you can make a temporary comms node. So on the bottom, you can attach one of the little, without the case, just a circuit board and a battery, tape it on it, fire it up in there, and it'll give you line of sight from anything at 450 feet up. and yeah, it'll extend your comms range. So it gives you security. It can let you scout out things.
How much weight can it lift?
It puts you over the legal limit, but in time of crisis, it doesn't really matter shit. But there is videos of people have actually got the antennas on them with the Heltec V3, and they're fired up to extend range. So I know it works. Right. You've actually got a launcher for them you can get as a kit, and it will carry little things you can drop. True story. It uses the light sensor.
Like energy bars and good things and sweeties and stuff.
Yes. If you're giving food out to the masses, so. But from a prepping point of view, it'll enhance your security. If you're limited to the number of bodies in your house, you could, from a point of safety, go out at an oblique angle, so it's not giving away where you are, scout about, see who's round about, and then bring it back down. So that's for a prepping point of view.
What's it cost, says Louise?
That one was quite good. It was £700.
That's more than my
rent. Look at it this way. From a fun point of view and from a business point of view, you could use it for a little part-time job if you wanted to do photography, roof surveys, different things. From a prepping point of view, because of the price, it's got to have multiple uses. It could... You've got to sleep at some point. If it's just you and your family, you can't be awake 24/7. But your missus could quite easily fire that outside the house on a perimeter, on a waypoint map, and watch it. And if anything kicks off, she can come and get you. She can easily swap out the batteries and stick it back up again.
Can you pre-program that? Can you pre-program that to do a route? So she just presses go, watches a screen, and that's it.
Yep. You can set the waypoints in. You can watch it on the screen. She can rotate the camera around, up, down, zoom it in and out as it's tracking round about. If something kicks off, come and wake Mike up to deal with it. And it means she's not leaving the perimeter of the house or the property and putting herself at risk. So for limited numbers, it's a poor man's UAV.
Yeah. Excellent. Show us your drone, Andy.
I lend Brian's.
That's it. It's all about the community, right? I got rid of all my power banks when I met Brian. That's fine.
Mike's they're all dead.
I floated them down the river. Excellent. Yeah, so drone, I'm not going to link you a £700 drone. As much as I'd love the Amazon Pence commission, go and shop around for yourself for that. Andy, show me something.
I've got a couple of more multi-tools, mate.
Oh, cool.
So I've got
a multi-tool.
I have got, guys, a Gerber suspension.
Ooh, shiny.
I've got that, but it's the stupid version that was done for Bear Grylls, so it's just got different graphics on.
So I got that issued, guys, back in 2000 and I went to Afghan 2013. So end of 2012, beginning of 2013, guys, I've got the issued. So it's what now, 12-year-old, and it's robust, it's strong, it's got all your usual things you would assume on it. Knife, scissors, screwdrivers, obviously pliers. And like I say, guys, 12 years old, never ever let me down. Still use that I probably use that more, guys, than my Leatherman.
To be fair, the price point between the Gerber and the Leatherman as well. You said that's the suspension. The suspension at the moment, £34.89 on Amazon.
Is that it?
Yeah, I've just put a link in the chat for anyone that's interested. It's just this one here.
If anybody
just found it there, it's going on my list.
For £34, it is unbelievable multi-tool.
Yeah, I mean, my Leatherman was
12 years old as well.
My Leatherman was £100, so that's an absolute steal. To be fair,
it is, mate. And like,
if any of my family's watching,
they
might want to get me that. 3 weeks time, I'll be 52, so
it's got
they
all
can
the
send
usual,
me
one. Things on scissors, saw, bottle opener, pliers. And then on the other side, you've obviously got a couple of knives and another saw. So yeah, so that will get like £34, guys. I'll probably buy another one. And I might just tell you that. Unbelievable multi-tool, guys. Like I say, 12 years, a lot of nostalgia for me is probably why I use it more than my Leatherman. But also as well, guys, if you do buy one, it feels a lot more sturdy than the Leatherman as well. It feels better made than the Leatherman.
I found it felt fatter in my hand than the Leatherman's a bit thinner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I suppose it depends on
And
your size of your hands, right?
And the other one I've got, guys, is the Leatherman rebar.
The rebar, yeah.
And that's the other one I've got, guys. That's more I suppose that's more tactical, if you want to call it that, guys. It's got it's fully black with the olive grab grips on it, and that one I believe has got, where's the blade? I think it's got my rank and service number on, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
So the rebar in black is currently 95 quid.
Yeah,
so
I'd rather have an.
Do you see a Do you see a 60 quid difference between that and the Gerber?
How much was the Leatherman, Mike? 100 quid.
Yeah.
I'd rather buy 3 suspensions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would do if I had 100 quid. Can you see that?
Oh yeah.
Decent knife.
Yeah, it's nice. Like it's a nice it's a nice multi tool, but I would 100%, mate. I'd rather buy a Gerber suspension, mate, and spend £70 on a water filter or something.
Yeah, definitely.
Makes sense.
Does make sense. Thank you. I'm gonna skip because I need to go and grab it. So Brian, show the people something while I go and grab something I was supposed to grab.
Shit, 2.6.
But those as well, guys, both come in their own pouch that you can attach onto a belt. So that's obviously suspension, and that's obviously the Leatherman there.
Nice. This is Poor Man's Night Vision, which I've done some videos on and reviewed it. So less than 200 quid, and it's a night vision monocular. Looks like that. It's got a railer, and you can buy the mount attachment and stick it on your helmet if you want, or it comes with a little band that you can strap it on your head, and it sits like this. Now I've done 0 light condition tests on it using the IR illuminator that's built in, and I've used it in low light without the IR designator on it, and it's pretty good. See, for 200 quid, it's a viable night vision system, you know. And
what brand's that one?
I've had this. It's a Night Fox Prowl, and that's it, showing it with the headband that comes with it, or you can mount it onto a helmet when it comes with the attachment points.
Go on, then put it on. Shows the head mount. Go on, get it all strapped up.
Well, I've got one for a helmet, and that's not out here. It's up the stairs, but it basically sits quite easily like that, and it's got a soft eyepiece, and you can go hands-free with it. Now, it's not generation 2, 3, 4. It's not £5,000-6,000 night vision. It's a couple £100, and it'll let you see in the dark. It's that simple. It'll let you see in the dark for 200 quid.
There you go. Brian's peeping Tom tool. There's the link.
I'm a technical pervert.
You can get it. Comes with the mounts for the front of a helmet as well, and by the looks of it on the link I've just put through, I was just looking at it on there. Onboard batteries.
Yep, batteries come with it. It's plug and play.
Is it? Can you take the batteries out though, or is it just built in like lithium?
They're built in, but you can take them out as well.
Yeah.
So you could hot swap them if you wanted to.
So there's 2 ways for you to drain it, Mike.
But no, I've got 2 videos up. One of the initial test of it with its own built-in IR torch, and also using an auxiliary IR torch. So it's actually got 2 built into it. One is not in the visual range, and the more powerful one is. So basically, what that would mean is if you've got it passive and you're walking along, nobody will see that. If you use the one in the smaller milliwave band or millimeter band, I can't remember which it is, you won't see that either, but it's not as powerful. But if you switch on the active one, people will see a red glow coming from the front of your eyepiece. So yeah, but I've spoke about it in the video, and For 200 quid, I'd like to see a better one.
Excellent. Cool. Chosen helmet, says Vanessa Kitty. What's your chosen helmet?
Mate, I've not even got it here. It's up in the loft. I've never brought that shit down with me. It's just a rip-off Fassy one.
Yeah. Andy, you still got a helmet? Did you steal yours? Or borrow yours when you left?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I've got an old Mark 7 Alpha Mate. I'm not too sure what the ballistic rating or the ballistic quality of it was. I believe it won't. I'm thinking so. I had a different one in Afghan. So that Mark 7 Alpha Mate, which is an older one, that I think that's only rated to take shrapnel.
Mm-hmm.
Stop shrapnel. But yeah. I mean, to be fair, mate, if I was going to have one now, it would be something like Brian's got. It would be a rip. Like, to be fair, mate, it would just be a bump helmet. It would be something that would protect my head from like knocking on scaffold, and if I was crawling through a tunnel or something like that. It wouldn't be anything ballistic. Means it would literally just be a bump helmet now for speed and for comfort.
Mine isn't ballistic rated.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't need one, mate. I don't think you would need one.
It's basically just plastic.
Yeah.
So what would you see yourself using that in some sort of SHTF scenario? And what's the case scenario for that?
100%. You could use that in a passive mode, rather than open your curtains and people seeing in if you've got ambient light in the house. You could open the curtains and no lights on, and you could be on stag watching your kids are sleeping, your wife's sleeping, and you're looking outside the perimeter of the house. Or you might want, in a really bad scenario, you might be looking to steal shit for yourself. I know that sounds something we don't want to talk about, but there might be an instance that you want to get something or procure something because your kids are starving to death and your family's starving to death. So it's got passive and active benefits.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. I wanted to quickly grab the, because Andy mentioned water, was this water filter. This is the mini well one. I'm not going to give you a link for this. I'm going to send you to the bugout.co.uk because that's where I got it from. And I've pulled apart water filters on videos. I've destroyed Temu ones, stuff like that. This is quality. This is what you. It's as far as I'm concerned, it's on par with the Sawyer Mini. So yeah, that's the Miniwell L600. Lee sells it over at the bugout.co.uk if you want to get that. But having a water filter, I don't intend to go and survive in the wilderness or anything like that. I've got Berkey filters. I've got the reverse osmosis, stuff like that. I've got all sorts of filters for the home. This is a gadget because it's not necessary for what I need to survive, but it will come with me if I've got a get home bag or anything like that, anything over 2 days, because it's a lot easier to carry that than it is to carry 5 litres of water on your back. So yeah, I just wanted to mention the water. What's your water filter of choice, Andy?
I've got two, mate, here at the hand.
Yeah.
So
those Grail filters are nice, Pilgrim says. I love the Grails. I want to test one. I want them to send me one free, but I can't afford it. And what Andy's about to show you, you cannot get for rocking horse shit, and I really want one of them as well.
So this, guys, is the Survivor 58 water bottle. So you've probably seen the bottle, guys. It's pretty much an issued water bottle. The only difference is this one's got a lot more flex.
Yeah,
as opposed to the issued ones, and that's purely so you can push the water through. Now, obviously, there's the filter there, guys. Just screws onto the top, the charcoal filter. So these guys run up to 750 liters. So the bottle itself's a liter. So obviously, fill a bottle 750 times, and that gives you safe, clean drinking water. So
Can't find them though. Can't find them anywhere. Can't get them.
So the thing with this is, guys, when you probably have to fill it up 2 or 3 times, squeeze all the water through, and you'll see the water goes from black to clear, and that's just activating the filter inside.
Andy, I know sorry to interrupt. I know it's hard to get the actual bottle now, but can you get the replacement filters still?
Yeah, you still get it. To be fair, mate, do you know how I got this water bottle? I've had this water bottle, mate, maybe a year, right? So I went on to, so I've got it up here. So I went on the Survivor 58 website, right? And like you say, mate, you can't get them. But there's a thing on it that says ask for a quote. And it was Roger who said, just shoot them a message, you've got nothing to lose. So I messaged them, and the lady got back to me, mate, within 10 minutes. And she said, we only sell them to the MOD, but we happen to have 20 in the warehouse. Do you want one?
Yes.
And that's how I got one.
I want 20.
So full disclosure, guys, I think it was 60 quid.
Wow.
Now, if you think that the filters are 30 quid, so the bottle cost me 30. So that's how much the word guys altogether. I mean, if you get one off eBay, I wouldn't like to think, guys, how much you were going to pay. But yeah, so that's it, guys.
Purehydration.com, that's the one, isn't it?
Survivor 58 water bottle.
Get a quote. I'm doing it.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah, definitely worth a shot. Yeah, cool. They are an awesome tool. Also, the thread on that fits on a lot of different other bottles as well, so you can put larger containers on it and stuff like that. You said you had a couple of things for water though,
and I've also got a Sawyer Mini as well.
Oh, apparently has Lee got them in?
Or Sawyer Squeeze, Sawyer Mini. So there you go, guys.
Aye.
Yeah, sorry, I've got that anywhere.
Sawyer Squeeze there, guys, and obviously you've got the bags that come with it that you can fill up, and obviously you've got the backwashing stuff, guys, in there. But what I do, guys, I've got a CNOC bag, which is a 3 litre bag, and the back end of it there that actually clips into the CNOC bag, and then obviously you hang that down, gravity fed. So instead of using those little plastic ones, which are good, they've got the place. I just click that on, and I've got a 3 litre gravity fed water filter. Use those little pouches. Those little pouches are great, guys. If you wear, if anybody's into wearing a chest harness or a chest pack, like that, which goes on your chest.
Yep.
So there are incredible.
What just happened there?
The roof caved in.
Fucking light fell off it.
So obviously,
2 seconds.
multiple compartments in there, guys, and they're fitting there.
I just about shot myself. Motherfucker.
Welcome to the 149 people. You're just in time.
Yeah. Today in episodes of Fat Guy Has a Heart Attack features Brian with the light hitting him in the head.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. It just dangled on the wires. They're shite lights. They just sit into little metal spring clips.
Is it that windy there? What's going on?
Poltergeist, mate. It's trying to kill me. Miss Worm set one on me.
Killer 71 said you survived 58 at the bug out, and he said so 3 weeks ago on Facebook. I've had a look online. It's gone. I have no doubt he probably's got some in stock, and then they went straight away. If he did get some,
yeah, they would have went fast.
There's them and the MOD knives that seem to be like, you know, you can't really pick up hardly anywhere. But I'm going to try that avenue that you went down. So cool. Water filtration, Brian. Anything different?
I've got a Lifesaver jerry can one that'll do about 5,000 gallons.
That's another expensive gadget. That. What are they rocking at now?
About 300 quid.
Did you get that from the when we went the prep meet, Bri? Or was that somebody else?
No, my brother gave me it. It was a gift. So my brother had bought 2 and gave me one.
Who bought one? Was it Galar? Did Galar buy one when we were at the prep meet?
No.
I'm sure it was either Galar or Polonium who bought one of those Lifesaver jerry cans, I think.
I've got the little straw version ones as well. I've got about 3 or 4 of them as well. But that one is ideal for bugging in. So I've still to get extra filters for it, but the basic kit itself, I'm not bringing it down off the shelf. It's a pain in the arse to dig it out, but I've put a video up on it.
Yeah.
In fact, fuck it, I'll get it.
I've put the link in there if anyone wants to have a look at it anyway. But I just, if it's a gift, fair enough, but I can't see 300 quid it being worth 300 quid compared to some of the filters, Andy? Would you invest 300 quid in a lifesaver jerry can?
No, not for me.
Yeah.
No, not for me. I mean, to be fair, mate, everybody here, mate's got their own thing, haven't they, of what they're like and what they're into. Obviously, Hawkins is radios and being a spy. Bryce Solar. All of my stuff, mate, is all lightweight and speed based and weight based. So that would be that lifesaver jerry can, mate, would be no good for me.
Yeah, definitely. Brian.
Yo.
If it wasn't a gift, would you have spent 300 quid on it now you've reviewed it?
Yes.
Really?
In a heartbeat.
Sell it to me. Tell me why. Sell it to me. I've got the Berkeys. I've got the Vivor gravity filter as well. Sell it to me.
So, the Berkey is metal.
Yeah.
Its shape is inherent.
You can get a plastic one.
Easy to damage, right? So, that is robust. It's mil-spec. It's designed for being used by poor people with no training in arid climates and the military. It's as robust as everything's replaceable. You can mount it on the back of a vehicle. You can carry it. It's just robust. It does what it says in the tin. It's absolutely solid. So,
yeah, I mean, it looks the part, but 300 quid.
But then again, that you divide that amongst, so there's 5 people in our home, right? Mm-hmm. You divide that amongst the 5 of them. The price point for water filtration for 5,000 gallons, right?
Yeah.
For 5 people. That's a very, very cheap way to get water. And it's more for bug-in. In fact, I would suggest, unless you've got a camper van or you're moving it to a bug-out location, it's ideally suited to bug-in.
Yeah.
It's you can get rainwater collection, you can pour it straight in, you can filter it out. It's a large volume of water for a small, immediate amount of people.
The side you held up there looked like it had like an ingress of a pattern. Does the other side have that sticking out so you can stack them? No,
so
it's just it as
no,
well.
But you could put the 2 holes in it. You could put a screwed rod through it and mount it onto either a shed, an outbuilding, or the back of a vehicle.
Yeah. It's cool.
Dead simple. Fill it with water. Pump the handle. Open the tap. Water comes out. No matter what way you want to set it. Aye. So I think they're great. I was happy to get it as a gift.
Excellent. Great Galar says water to go are made from the same people as Survive 58. They just don't filter as much water. So similar filter, just don't last as long. Killer 71 said Lee said that if there was enough interest, then he would buy a box. That's what he was on about.
So when we were at the prep meet, guys, Polonium bought the Civi version of that water bottle I showed.
Which one?
He bought the the Survivor 58.
All right.
The
Civi version. The water to go version. Yeah.
From Elite the Book Out, who was there. So it just said in the chat.
Yeah. Ah, cool. Excellent. I bought my Lifesaver jerry can pre-C19. I use it 14 days of the month on the road. Great bit of kit, says Rift. There you go. Maybe it is worth the money. What's
so one thing you can't do without
fortressing? Okay. That's an interesting profile picture. Just noticed that.
Somehow I don't think that's Pete.
That looks like one of Brian's conquests.
Not being one to boast, but what is bugging in fortressing? Is that a question or a statement? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm going to have a stab at that. As in, is bugging in fortressing? As in, are we bunkering into your home and securing that location? If that's what it means, then yes, it is basically. Bugging in would be all your family, you stay in that one location till the disaster or the crisis is over, if I'm interpreting your question.
Yeah, I might read it as fortressing would be a bit more visually secure rather than just bugging in, trying to be grey man, looking like nobody's in. Maybe that has some factor of it as well.
Could be.
It's in my get home bag, says Polonium. So yeah, there you go. £45 he said he paid for that one. So, I mean, I'm going to go down the avenue Andy went down for that one. Definitely. All right. What else have we got? What else have we got? Show and tell. Come on.
You haven't shown out yet.
Me?
You've only shown a straw and that butt plug.
I showed you all sorts of stuff. I can show you this, but it's shiny and sharp, and people don't like it. This was from
thing, isn't it?
Yeah, this was so this is a Survivor. I'm going to leave it in the sheath for education purposes. This is a Survivor knife from Raven Forge, and I've bought stuff off Raven Forge, and I'm not going to sing their praises, and I'm not going to slate them, but some stuff has been some stuff has been great. This is one of the more great ones. It's a single piece of metal. They make them from like old railway spikes and stuff like that, and it's molded, and the end like that. It's a good grip handle already, but that can be mounted onto anything if you want to spear fish, for example, or create some range between you. I've used it loads. It can't go wrong. It's a single piece of metal. It just doesn't go wrong. So yeah, that's one of my awesome ones there. And to be fair, out of the collections I've got from them, there's stuff hanging up here as well. You can see just the end of the sheath for that one. That's the Bowie knife and stuff. That's the best one, and it's the cheapest one as well. So that was the survival knife. It did come gimmicky with a little ferro rod in here, but it was about that big. So you're starting a fire like this. When it comes to ferro rods, guys, size matters. All right, so yeah, that was the only downside, that it came with some stupid thing like that. But other than that, absolutely superb. Yeah, well buzzing with that. I think it was 10-15 quid, even if they've still not got it. I don't know. Oh look, yeah, I could fit the medium ferro rod in there as well. So there we go. That's it. That's the survival knife. Happy Andy, I showed something.
No, you didn't.
You've got to use your imagination.
Yeah. I can't get it back in the sheath now.
That's what she said.
Watch out!
That's why you get so many fucking kids.
I'm not used to putting things in sheaths.
No, don't we know it?
All my knives bareback. Oh crap! This isn't a Friday. This is a Fireside. Brian, you going to show something there?
So this is an Anchor C300 power bank, which is, in my humble opinion, the best entry-level power bank on the market at the moment. This is the AC version. If you don't need AC, if you don't need 230-volt plugs, get the DC version. You'll have better battery life out of it, and they're an absolute bargain. Yeah, that's the one. Yep, that's the DC one. The DC one's get the better light as well. It's got the fancy light at the top that pops up, which is mint.
How much did you pay for it, Andy?
160 quid, I think.
169.99 it used to be. Right now, 42% off. There's the link. £99
for the C300.
For the C200, the DC one.
That's a different power bank.
A different one.
Oh,
different power bank.
Oh well,
totally different.
That one's £99.
That's the C200.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the C300.
That's the £99 one.
Yeah, there's a reason for that. It's okay. This, I would skip that and just buy one of these. Rather than pissing about.
Even at that price point? I mean, because I thought that was a good price point, dropping down to 100 quid, that other one.
It is, but for the difference in capability, I still think this is a better entry-level one. I'd save your pennies and get this instead. Or
Andy's will have the R2-D2 light, though, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yes.
Yours has got a hat on it, hasn't
it? Yeah.
Show us the light, Andy. I want to make sure it's charged. It's not fucking charged. Yeah. I'm going to love it.
Of course it is.
He says nervously.
They're really
48%. It's half charged. It's half charged.
Because I use it like Brian says. Like Brian says, mate, you have to use them.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, it's got the pop-up light. I do like that as far as camping tool goes, because if you buy if you think of like packing stuff away for camping or bugging out of stuff, you're gonna pack a lamp that's a half decent size anyway. That eliminates that, so it's great. Thank you, Mark's Adventures, £5 super chat, because tonight has been well and truly demonetized, but worth it.
I thought we'd been
Thank you,
relatively well behaved.
We have. I think we're on amateur linking there. Well, someone's got to do it, Miss Worm. Unless we're pushing bucks, and then she's like lightning. Right, Andy, it's you.
Sure. Go for it.
What do you want to see? That's what she said. What do you want to see?
Anything you want to show us, big boy.
I've got, because everybody asks me about this in terms of clones, in terms of the real thing. So I got my jet boil.
Oh, jet boil.
So inside here, guys, everything fits inside the jet boil that you need. So let's get this out. So there's
Sorry.
a couple, guys. Go on, mate.
I was just, while you were doing that, I was going to ask Brian, will an EcoFlow solar panel work with the C300?
Yes, but it depends which one. As long as it keeps under the maximum open circuit voltage, so it'll be fine. Without checking off the top of my head, any 200 watt panel and below will fit and work on that, including the MPOS 1R linked, which is 110 watts. So shop about. The EcoFlow ones are quite expensive. You're paying for the name. You'll probably get a cheaper 200 watt panel elsewhere and probably knock about 60, 70 quid off it.
I got the so who asked that question, Kane?
Yeah.
So I bought the Renogy 100 watt solar panel, which is brilliant, and it cost me 80 quid. And when I bought that, because I asked Brian, standard.
Sorry, did you just say solding folder panel?
Folding solar panel.
I'm definitely going to snip that later, you bastard.
And I want to say on an overcast day, I was getting 80 watts input into the
That's
C300.
Good.
And also as well, mate, you can charge directly off that with the USB. So I was charging my phone and my watch directly off the panel. So that's the one I got, Renogy 100
53 minutes.
Dickhead.
If you get your heart set on 200 watts, consider buying 200 watt panels, because all the folding panels are inherently shit, right? They're inherently crap in terms of, if you're going to use it as an everyday folding solar panel and you're taking it out all day, every day and doing that, it'll fall to bits in no time, right? Same as if you leave it up, UV degradation will kick in, you'll be lucky to get a year and a half out of it, no matter what any of them say. And that's anyone I've reviewed, I'd say the same thing. They're for occasional use. However, if you need 200 watts or you want 200 watts to charge quicker, consider buying two 100 watt panels and just link them together with branch connectors. And that way, if one's fucked, you've still got 100 watts potential charging capacity.
Yeah, anything you can reduce to reduce a single point of failure with anything you do. It's the better step. Same as with the EcoFlows. Don't save yourself 50 quid and get the battery extension. Get another EcoFlow, because that's the single point of failure yet again. Killer71, great chat with the OGs guys apparently. £5 super chat. Thank you very much for that. Brian, are you catching flies or lights? I don't know what's falling down in your shed these days.
Thing. A minute, I'll get it. He shoots, he scores.
I'm going to have to write all these timestamps down. Right, 55 minutes, Brian clapping like a mong. Oh, these clips are going to be used. Sorry, Andy, go ahead. You were about to share something before all this chaos ensued.
Yeah, guys, so that is the jet boil flash. So inside it, guys, I keep cloth to wipe it out with. I've got some gas in there, and obviously you've got the mechanism that fits at the bottom. So simply, guys, just one quick turn, and there's your system good to go. Obviously, you screw gas on the bottom. Use that valve there. Obviously, you turn the gas on, and then on here, guys, has also got an igniter that still works after 15 years.
Wow.
15-year-old guys, this one. And it boils a liter of water, guys, just over 60 seconds. It's
That's something else.
It's an absolutely the new ones, guys. So they've got the 2.0 version. It takes 2 minutes now. But that one I timed it the other day only takes me 60 seconds for a liter.
And
of
I
water.
did a review on one of the
Clones.
The clones that somebody sent me. It was a gift. It was a lovely gift. It's still better than the stove I've got, so I really do appreciate it. Don't take this the wrong way, but that took about like 6-7 minutes to boil this whole thing.
Yeah.
I can't remember the exact time, but it took about 6 or 7 minutes, and that was with the gas turned fully up. It was a Coleman gas canister. It wasn't anything like cheap gas or anything like that. So yeah, it really does. I don't know what the difference is between the clone and that make it that efficient.
It's so what it is, mate, is see the bottom of the jet boil there.
Yeah.
So that, mate, is why your jet boil is expensive. So that is like a patented flux ring, and so that supercharges the gas and the heat.
Yeah.
And that's why. And I think everyone's trying to copy, but obviously because it's patented, you can't.
They have to do a variation of it, kind
which
of
is why it doesn't work as well.
Right. Got you. There you go.
So that, guys, as well is the size that fits inside it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a jet boil one as well, is it? Yeah. So that's the small. What size is it, guys? It is 100 grams. 100-gram canister, guys, fits inside it.
Yeah. Well, that fits inside the actual cup, so you can transport it all.
Yep. So if you have a look here, so.
Ah, yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Awesome. Why does the Mark II jet boil take longer to boil?
I can only assume, Steve, they've changed something with it. Like I said, this one's 15-year-old, and it's one of the first ones that they ever made. I don't know why it's different now. To be fair, mate, I haven't tested you one. I was just outdoors the other day, and on there it said it takes 2 minutes to boil a liter of water, and mine doesn't take that long. So what they've changed, I don't know. Whether they've changed it, they've made it 2 minutes, but it
maybe
uses
your watch is just slow, Andy. Maybe your watch is just
yeah. I mean, maybe it could be they've switched it to it takes 2 minutes to boil, but it uses less gas now. Do you know what I mean? It could be something as simple as that.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Just having a look, making sure I don't miss any questions or comments in there.
There was one about a Blue Yeti power bank.
If you know it, by all means, read it out. I can't see it at the moment.
So what it was saying, it was to do with the charge cycle, that every 3 months they recommend you discharge and charge. That's pretty similar, if not the same, as EcoFlow's recommendations. So if you've got a power bank, long-term storage, you would store it. Yeah, that's it. So you would cycle the power bank so that the BMS and the batteries don't end up with a stored memory of 50% charge or whatever. There's two schools of thought. You can eke out longer charges over years if you don't fully charge it and you don't fully discharge it and stress the batteries. We're talking maybe 100, 120 cycles, maybe out of 3,000, right? Compared to the problems that you might get if you don't do full discharge and charge cycles. So my own personal opinion, and it's pretty much in line with the manufacturers is, and pretty much what John said there, if you've got a power bank, well, lithium battery in it like that, LiPo4, at least every 3 months. Stick it in your calendar. If you're not using it, stick it in your calendar. Turn the washing machine on, whatever it is you want to use. Make sure you're getting use out of it. Discharge it fully. Recharge it fully. And then store it at about... Recharge it fully. And then store it at about 80% if you're not going to use it for months. So that's what you want to be doing.
If you're doing that with the power banks, Brian, is it better to recharge it with the solar panels themselves like you would in SHTF, or does it not matter when it's just for discharging? Would you just charge it through the mains? Well,
it only makes a difference as in from a finance point of view. If you've got solar panels set up, like say you've got a rigid solar panel or on your house or on the shed or whatever, plug it in. Use that, it's free. It'd be nuts to plug it into the house. Just use that, let it charge up over the day, and you're good to go. run it down to 80%, stick it underneath the cupboard or something. Or ideally, use it all the time. That's what it's for. It's a machine. It's built to work. So if you've just spent 400 quid on that or 900 quid in one of them, you should be using it. And you should have your solar panels working to make sure it's not costing you a penny. Run your microwave, run your dishwasher, get your money's worth out of it. Even if you're using it every day and charging it and discharging it every day, you'll still get about 10 years out of it before it drops to about 80% capacity.
Yeah.
It's not an ornament.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, don't just buy it, put it in the cupboard and forget about it. People that do that, terrible, terrible people. Guilty. Sam says, I love my jet boil. The people in my building don't, as I was telling Mike the other night. He decided to test his jet boil on the stove, and the council apartment he's in decided to put the heat sensor for fires near the stove, which makes perfect sense. And the amount of heat that the jet boil was kicking out set that off and evacuated his whole building. So there you go. Careful where you use your jet boil, guys.
Oopsie.
It just goes to show the heat it kicks out. If this normal oven didn't set that off, but the jet boil on top of it did set it off, it shows how much heat they actually kick out.
That's madness, that. I've never ever known that.
How much radiant heat do you get from it, Andy?
Not much, mate.
No?
No, I've never ever noticed anything like that.
No. I have to test it.
But then again, mate, if you're using it, if I've always used mine outside, so if you've got it outside in the elements, maybe that dissipates some of the heat away. If you've got it in a sheltered spot right above a heat detector, maybe that would be. Oh, well, obviously it was enough to set it off.
Yeah. It's not Fireside without a bit of chaos, says Evil Girl. There we go. Why does the Mark II... Oh, we did that one. We did that. Sorry. I'm losing track. It's Brian with his solar. He throws me off. I'm trying to build a shed at the back of my house next year. Plan on putting in a Stanley range in case power goes. We can put it on a fire for heat. Just set it up there until bed and cooking. Okay. All right. So you're gonna use your shed as a bug out location. Is that how I'm reading that?
I don't know what a Stanley range is. I'm guessing it's some sort of log burner.
It's an oven, isn't it, mate? A range?
I don't know.
Range oven.
Range oven.
If you're talking log burners, we're clearly out the picture because we're not real preppers, you know. So, right. I want to go back to the EDC because I've got them now. That's my EDC. Full of all sorts of gadgets and stuff.
Looks like you're going to a swingers, mate.
Yeah.
It looks like you're a warden in a jail.
That's a something on its own. Just that.
Almost took his own eye out there.
Yeah, I did. That'll be good TV. Brian's light falls down. Mike's blinded. Andy, you got to do something. Quick, jump through the window. So I've got a little blue light there. It's blue, so it's enough to find a keyhole or something, but without attracting too much attention. I've got these, which you can make yourself out of paracord, just to keep it all together. One little pull, and the whole thing unravels. It's 3 meters there. I've got emergency jewelry. We won't talk about that. But this is the everlasting match. So it's just like a petrol match there. I've got all sorts on here. For bottle opener, of course, because you always need a bottle opener. And the thing is, honestly, there's keys on there that I don't need or use anymore, but I don't take them off because it just keeps that weight for other purposes. And that, I just slated the spoon. So Temu guys, this is pulling me back a bit. That is the best thing I've ever got off Temu. And it was a couple of quid, and the clasp on it is solid. You can see it's been battered. The whole thing was black originally. It's been absolutely battered, but it's the best thing I've ever got off Temu quality-wise. So that, the missus has got one as well, but it's Freddy Krueger down hers. But yeah, that's my EDC. Doubles up as many different things as you can imagine.
If you ever fall in the canal with that on, you're going to drown.
But I've never dropped my keys and thought, oh, what was that noise? I could hear it, you know.
If anybody's got questions about log burners, Miss Worm's got one. So
all right, there you go.
You need to see about a log burner.
Well, she's got the invite in the leadership thing. She can click on it and come and join us live. Just saying. Just saying. The option's always there. The options. The door is open. Keys in the ball campus, says Rift.
Somebody's overcompensating. I thought it
can
was
you
the house keys, mate.
Can you recommend a long-distance three-way communication system? Define long distance, I would say, first. Long distance to some people is 5 miles. To some people it's 500 miles. So you'd have to depend on that. What Brian's on about with Mesh Core, it's reliant on other nodes in between. So it depends where you are and how far you want to talk. It is a really good system, though, because you don't need to sit there radioing, trying to get someone's attention. You can leave a message and they can pick it up in their own time. So it's beneficial there. But if it's all different radios do different distances, you'd have to kind of...
you need to test it.
Yeah, you need to know. We need to know how far. But if you join the Discord, there is a radio and comms group, and if you ask the question in there, let us know how far you need to speak, the kind of terrain between you and the other people.
If only we had a guy who was really good at comms and knew what he was talking about, who could come on the Fireside. Imagine that. Imagine if we actually had a guy who knew all about comms and would come on the Fireside. Do you know what I mean?
Well, it's past 9:30 now, so it's the start time. This is the start time. You can join. You can join. It's past 9:30. Yeah, I mean it's difficult. Like Brian says, Mesh Core is probably our go-to at this stage. He showed you before the Baofeng stuff like that. That'll reach some decent range. Even CB will reach a decent range. 180 miles. 180 miles.
Terrain's going to be a factor because if it's all hilly or line of sight's going to come into it. Repeater stations, what your radio setup is like, if you've got any radio skills, or you might just get away with Starlink. So if you want something that will work out the box, get Starlink, sub 200 quid, and you'll have internet in a box that's no line of sight dependent. It'll point straight up into the sky, bounce off a satellite and hit 180 miles, no problem. And you can WhatsApp or voice comms.
And you don't have to pay the extortionate monthly fees. You can, as soon as you get it and set it up, you can pause your subscription. So you've paid for the unit, you've got the unit, and you can unpause that. You don't need other internet connection to unpause it. You can unpause it via the device. So only when it comes to needing it, you could turn it on instantly. You've got data and connection, right?
Hawkins will be crying into his cornflakes when he watches us back. They never got a chance to talk.
Yeah. Look, we should just give them all wrong information about comms. That would be really... So what you need for the longest distance and the most clear comms is CB, right? So everyone go and get CB.
Paper cups and string.
Paper cups, yeah. Long 180-mile string. A Stanley range cooker, wood, gas, electric, and dual fuel.
Okay. I'll need a look at that.
Yeah, sounds awesome. Great, Galar. Thank you very much. £5 super chat. Tonight's Fireside has been a tonic, like a fine bottle of Buckfast. Oh, God.
That's lethal stuff.
That's
horrendous
nasty
stuff. Horrendous.
Sugar in a bottle.
I don't know if he's complimenting or insulting us there now with that comparison.
Probably a bit of both.
I mean, I've just seen a comment that just says that. I don't understand what's going on.
What's Pornhub?
Tell you when you're older, Brian. Tell you when you're older. Aberdeenshire to Edinburgh. Absolutely no radio skills yet. All right, okay.
Starlink.
You might get Mesh Core across there because that's pretty much cutting across the central belt, right?
There's no coverage.
No?
There's no coverage yet. Central belt's got limited coverage. Meshtastic was better, but there's blind spots all around Perth and further up. So for what she's looking for, bear in mind reliable comms, it ain't going to do. And radio's out. So
you can use high frequency radio for stuff like that because that you can get other countries at it, but that all depends on weather and all sorts of conditions. There's so many factors involved with it that it wouldn't be consistently reliable.
Skill set as well, eh?
I'm not sure how reliable Starlink could be, right? How much is that to be maintained if it's Teotihuacan?
Yeah, again, It all depends on the scenario that you're envisaging. If you're talking about something that's for a power cut and the repeater stations go down for the radios, your satellite comms, the ground stations, and your repeater stations for your cell phones, the masts, then Starlink would still work. However, you've still got something that's potentially state controlled or could be taken over or switched off. So, because I was talking to my brother about this today, actually, and we're talking about radios, we're talking about mesh core, we're talking about that. At every point, you could argue and say it could be blocked, turned off, or fried. Yeah, you could argue that with everything. But for something that we know radio skills, you don't need to worry about antenna or the ionosphere or anything like that, or learning anything, then you could take Starlink out of box and connect it up.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good thing. I'll do the same as you and ask the family for Christmas, but I'll more than likely get the. That's what.
For Christmas, I want it for my birthday in 3 weeks.
Well, it is your 70th. You should get something decent for it. So.
65, cheeky bastard.
Paul Thomas, Mike, you could turn your washing machine into a log burner. Yes, thank you very much. I'm hoping to get it working to wash clothes at some point.
I'm surprised it's not turned into a log burner when you press the button on it.
It did. It burnt the belt.
Oh dear.
The Kagons are full of granite. Granite is a bugger with wavelengths. There you go. So probably right. Starlink is probably the way to go. But yeah, it's the investment. Right. What else have we got? Has everyone showed everything they were brought to show? I've got this, which I'm still doing a review on at the moment, which is a torch, which is really cool. It's actually been underwater and everything.
Of course it has.
On purpose, asshole. On purpose.
On purpose.
No, it has. It's been underwater and everything, and I took it to the bug out weekender. And yeah, when I turned it on under the parachute, when there was just the fire, it looked like the sun had come out. So it's a really powerful little torch. It's a Woburn one, Woburn X4, and the guy I was talking to about it has got 2 Woburn torches he uses for work, and he absolutely swears by them. So this is just me saying it. Yeah, he loves them. He loves them. Yeah,
he loves them Woburn torches. It's true.
I'm not saying anything anymore. I'm just going to play with my Jack Sparrow compass. Carry on with the show. You're all right.
No, you're the host with the most. Crack on.
This is on your channel as well. I didn't. Evil Little Wash Apart Fund, £5. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Oh dear. Yeah. I've not really got much else. I grabbed a few other things, but I mean, we're not going to start.
Depends what you want to see. It's full of shit in here. It just depends what you want to see.
Yeah. A good
there's
pair of
another power bank.
binoculars. A good pair of binoculars. These are Sirius. Only 10 by 25, but super reliable. Very dirty at the moment. They do need a clean. So yeah,
dirty.
Something like that I would always keep in my bug out bag, get home bag. Not because I'm going recon in some nest or something like that, but more so if I'm trying to.
So just looking in the windies at folks that's saying, is that what it is?
No, I've got 40-50 magnification for that. They get a bit nervous.
It's not a survival shit. I'm just a pervert. I no bother, Mike.
They get a bit nervous though when it's a scope on a rifle and you're trying to perv. They get a bit camera shy. No, honestly, for like when I on my get home route, there's a lot of main roads, and if it is a really bad situation, you might want to avoid people just for the awkward, oh, he's got a bag full of stuff, he can help us kind of thing. So just being able to see a half decent distance in front, identifying something as a threat and stuff like that. It's not so much a gadget, but it's something you can pick up and put in every bag, so you've always got one. I've got some in the car. I've got some upstairs in the bedroom, of course. But
why wouldn't you have binoculars in the bedroom? I mean, why wouldn't you?
The recon position. It's a recon
I'm sure
position. You never know. can see the police coming from a distance. Go on, Brian. What are you going to hold up?
I'm lost for words. This is a Delta 2 power bank, which is a couple of years old now, but still, for the money, the prices are doing them for just now. It's a 1 kilowatt power bank that will do virtually everything for, depending on what it is, a reasonable amount of time.
£419 currently, 16% off, and there's the link.
If you have the money and you want something a bit better than the C300, then this would be something that you want to consider as a price point. It'll run your TV, it'll run your fridge freezer, it'll run your skybox. I've used it for power tools, grinders, 230 drills, electric chainsaws. I've run everything off that. So camper van, auxiliary power sources, not just for shit hits the fan, it can help your life as well. So
you also ran a Fireside podcast off that at the prepper meet.
We did.
Laptop and everything, and the mic's all set up through that.
So they're really good. If you're looking for a power bank that's a bit better than the C300. It's probably worth mentioning with power banks, size generally dictates capacity. So if you look at that compared to that's
very precarious. Please put it on properly.
Oh, that's Rich coming for you. You've never fucking put it on properly in your life.
I'm very safety conscious. All right, I'm very safety conscious.
From anybody else, that'd been a fair criticism. I'm sorry. So yeah, it gives you an idea of scale, but scale also dictates capacity. That's got a quarter of the watt hours is that one, and watt hours will dictate how long you can run shit. So yeah, just something to think about.
We've got 10 minutes left. I want to ask you about, you don't have to go run down to your cars and get stuff, but have you got any vehicle-specific gadgets, gizmos, or preps that you take in vehicles with you? Either of you? Like car kit-wise?
Seasonal dependent, mate. So winter time, this type of year, the bag will change, and I've got a shovel. It's actually a full-size snow shovel. I've just hacksawed the brush shaft in half, so that you've got a realistic chance of digging a car out if you had to. I put in an extra sleeping bag as opposed to just one sleeping bag, and I carry a bit more water and a jumper and some other stuff. But yeah, I just carry a bit more in terms of for being stuck in the snow, keep myself a bit warmer, and some more comfort foods.
Yeah. Andy, have you got anything specific car-wise?
Same as Brian, mate, in that terms, but the stuff that stays in the car all year round is a decent sized first aid kit. I've got four bottles of, that Rolson tyre seal stuff, Brian, if you've got a puncture.
Oh yeah, the white gunk you put in it, and then put the compressor in. Yeah,
I've got that, mate, because cars these days don't give you a spare tyre, do they?
Have you got the plug kit?
The inflator kits are crap, by the way. Yeah. Absolutely crap. All it did was make a mess of the street.
Yeah, but that was you, Mike, using it. Don't forget, you have to factor in your bad luck element. That's like 80% you, 20% the products.
Just literally painted the street outside the nursery white.
If it's a substantial break, get the plug kit. So it's like a little tool, but that size, and it's got a slot in it. You put the plug in it, twist it, stuff it in the hole, twist, pull out and cut it, then use your tyre weld stuff, then put that in it, and it gives it something to bind round about. So get the plug kit to go with it. You'll get it on Amazon. Yeah.
And the only other thing, mate, I've got in there is I've got those, there's, I had them at the prep meet, mate. Somebody was asking me about them as well. If you're stuck in the car and you need a pee and you can't get out the car.
Yeah.
They're like the, I think they're called.
It's like, it's almost got the crystal stuff in it. It's like the wheat
bags,
bags,
one of them. Yeah. It's what they use and astronauts use apparently. And I've got a couple of them in the car, purely in case you get caught short and you can't get out the car for whatever reason.
What are you doing, Andy? Playing astronauts.
That's a pish game.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, so I've got this for the missus' car.
Better it's not
And-
charged. Better it's
Charged.
charged. If Matt hadn't have been charged there, I would have left.
So yeah, so this is a power bank. I use this on my hike as an actual power bank 'cause it's got a decent capacity sort of thing. You can get all sorts of different ones. I'll put a link as an example in of one of them. The one I've got's not there anymore, so I can't link in mine, but it's all similar to this. You can use it as a normal power bank, but it comes with a little plug-in section here that lives in a car. It doesn't come out of the car. And I can't get it. I've no nails left, so I can't get it out. There you go. So it's just a little connection that goes in there, and that's got the jumper cables on. And we've started her diesel car with that twice before needing to charge it. It does, obviously, it takes a lot to like jumpstart like a diesel car, so don't expect to use it 100 times without charging it. I do recharge it, Andy, because it's not for me, it's for her. But it genuinely has got us out of shit. Really did work.
I've got one of them in the van.
We've both got jumper cables, but I mean, sometimes I've been there and you can't flag anyone down, or it depends where you break down. It's an absolute nightmare. So this is just a self-sufficient thing for less than 60 quid. It's peace of mind for anyone with a normal vehicle. Don't try it on your electric car though; you'll just explode. And as a secondary thing, it's got a little torch on it as well. I can't remember how you turn it on. Is it double tap?
It doesn't work.
It does work. I just can't remember how you work it. There you go. It does work. It does work. You're trying, Andy, but it's not working. There you go. He's got to hold it down for the torch. So it's got a little torch on it as well. It's not just a good capacity power bank, and that it's like I say, it gives you that boost to kick start it. So yeah, awesome little tool. I'd recommend anyone with a vehicle having something like that in. So yeah, that's mine. Other than the normal winter stuff and things like that, there's not really many other gadgets I have in the car that I want to declare on the internet anyway. I'll just have a quick look if there's any more questions before we end.
Are you still got your electric car yet, Mike? Have you got rid of it?
I've signed all the forms. They should have picked it up before my last payday, and I would have been cushy, and they didn't. So they're picking it up on the 14th, I think. So at least next payday, I won't be sacrificing 700 quid because that's what it's costing me at the moment.
Are you sure they didn't say 14th of December?
No, it was definitely supposed to be the same month. It was like they dragged their feet with it so much, and it wasn't just them; it was my HR team as well. Really threw me in the shit this month because obviously the missus isn't working. So this was her first month with nothing apart from bills. So that's why I was getting rid of the car because I was getting issued on hers. Yeah, it's a kick in the teeth, but luckily I've got a full pantry. We'll survive. We're fine. It's all good. It's just because of lazy admin, which pisses me off when it's stuff like that. I can picture Andy having a gorilla and a tiger in his car boots. There you go. Well, he carries an emergency lead for a tiger he might come across. That's what he gets.
It's like that video on YouTube, Trunk Monkey. He's got Trunk Tiger. Just presses the
That's
button
what we
and
need
it
to do.
comes out.
You know, at the prep meet next year, we need to get. I'll bring a lead up, and we'll put a tiger mask on Hawkins, and I'll lead him around the prepper meet.
He'd end up looking like George Galloway, licking folks' feet.
Do you know there's so much to say about you wanting to put a lead on Hawkins? I'm just not going to do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not biting.
That's what's going to happen if he doesn't sort my mesh core thing out for me.
And Mark's Adventure says car starter packs are spot on and works as a power bank too and has lights. Yeah, they are. They're superb. Good investment for anyone. Tow truck for his car because the battery is flat. Cheers, Rift. Cheers. Yeah, what I need is just a team of safety people for everything. That's the prep I should have. I'm going camping. 12 guys come along to monitor the fire and stuff.
Here's old Lucky out again in his adventures.
Where'd you get your tent from? £2 at auction. Hey.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? What could go wrong, indeed. Probably still trying to find a parking place for the EV with all the other EVs they can't sell. That's it. Keep jump leads as well, just in case. They said to me with that car thing, they said, "Oh, if you can get somebody else in the company to take over the lease, you could just pass it to them, and then no one's owes anything, no early settlement fee." I went, "How the fuck am I supposed to sell it to somebody else when I goddamn hate it and it cost me a fortune?" I said, "No, I'm not doing it. Not doing it." Power bank and tire inflator. Yeah. Definitely. I'll have a look for them plugs though. You're on about, Brian, because we've got the foam filler stuff and the tire weld stuff, but I've never thought about.
Depending on when you get.
Just use that USB pen thing you've got. That'll do the trick.
The Keister King.
Just dip it into the Vaseline.
This will get you home.
If somebody tuned in just then, right at that moment.
Do you know how you were saying about taking snapshots of some of the videos? What do you think is going to happen with that one?
Sinister. Right, I think that's it as far as questions go. So, is anyone sat on a gadget that they want to show quickly before we go? Has everyone showed what they wanted to show?
Yeah, all good, mate, I think.
All good. Excellent. Yeah. So, Brian, any final thoughts and goodbyes for the wonderful peoples watching?
No, just thanks for tuning in. It's always good to see a good crowd on a Sunday, and we learn a lot for the questions. So, yeah, thanks very much.
Excellent. Andy, any final thoughts and goodbyes for the peoples?
Yeah, it's been a good session, that guys. Some good questions as well. I hope you've enjoyed all the gadgets, guys. And if anybody's got any questions, guys, or wants links to anything that I've got, if you just drop me a message on Discord, I'll happily send you a link or tell you what it is that I show tonight. Yeah.
Excellent. Same goes for all of us. You can catch us all on Discord. Any further questions or anything like that, or if you want to get involved, come and join in one of the open mic nights as well, where you can talk to us in person. Before I go, just want to mention our awesome chief moderator, Miss Worm. Thank you for everything she does. She's also got a channel, so go and check out Miss Worm if you want some bedtime spooky stories and stuff like that. And listen
go
to
on,
her
mate, run the video.
I was just gonna, instead of the video this week, I was gonna show the book. So there you go. Cool. So this is Miss Worm's book that you can go and pick up on Amazon. So just have a search for "To Weave a Tangled Web," an adventure story written by herself.
You see that 99% at the bottom, Mike. That doesn't mean charge, does it? Does that mean that's what you've read? You read 99% of it.
He's just an asshole. He's just an asshole. Yeah, but anyway, go and check out the book. It's an awesome way to support her and her channel as well. And an awesome read. So thank you very much for that. Thank you, Andy, for your fucking bollocks.
Try to choke me to death.
Silence!
Right, so yeah, that's it for this evening. Thank you very much. Don't forget also, there's still places left for the Scottish Prepper Meet where you can come and watch them bully me in person, which, you know, they're not as filtered by the internet. So and
it's fun.
Andy's extremely passive aggressive as he sits there outside Brian's van.
Whoa! I'm not passive. I'm not passive.
Passive at all. All kidding aside, it's really good crack. The last one, when we were at MOS meet, was really funny. The one before it was really funny as well at the Scottish meet. Everybody's very down to earth. You'll be very welcome.
Yeah. And you can come in a camper, a tent, even if it's a holy one from an auction site. We'll definitely help you out. The last prepper meet I went to, 3 people brought spare tents because I was coming. I was quite insulted, but but that's the kind of community we have.
Got holes in it.
That's the kind of community we have. You'll be supported no matter what if you come down. So Miss Worms posted the tickets to the meet. So thank you very much. I'm going to go and cry in a corner now. So thanks very much. All the links and everything are below my channel. If you're watching on Andy's channel or Brian's channel, thank you very much for joining us. Make sure you hit like and subscribe on their channels as well. And we'll see you in the Fireside really soon. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
In
Later.
the glow of embers dance, we've prepared for every chance, living simple, living true, with the dream we all pursue. In the glow of embers dance, we've prepared for every chance, living simple, living true, with the dream we all pursue.
I'm Brian! I'm Brian! I'm Brian! I'm Brian! I'm Brian and so's my wife! Right, take him away and release him. No, I'm only joking. I'm not really Brian.